guest is an activist. He's also the author of a book called Beyond the Messy Truth. He also is the host of the Van Jones Show on CNN. Please welcome back to our show, the handsome Van Jones. So, let's give some Van Jones shoe cam before we get into everything.
So the shoes aren't that good. I got the socks. You got my socks? I got purple socks. They ain't in there.
Hold up. Give me a sock.
You can't see my purple socks? All right, good enough. It's my purple tied in. That's good. Perfect.
Dashing, smashing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
On being named one of New York's most important voices. Yeah, by Variety magazine.
And I just moved here. I'm like, I'm doing good. My first year in New York.
That's a big deal.
Yes.
Really? You've only been here for 1 year?
Because I was in LA. Now I'm here. So, yeah, I deserve an extra round of applause. First year.
Wow. Well, you're an important voice.
Thank you.
Your voice has been everywhere recently.
Yes, I got a TV show called The Van Jones Show, which I'm
exactly.
happy about. Yeah, for me, it's fun because we've had, like, you know, the big names. We've had Oprah, we've had Jay-Z, we've had Kim Kardashian. At some point, we're gonna have you. She won't come. No matter what we do, she won't come. But we also get a chance to go out in the real world and talk to just ordinary people as well.
So you and Kim, I understand, have quite a close relationship.
Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
Yes, that's my homegirl. That's my homegirl.
Tell us about your relationship, what you guys talk about.
Well, you know, the thing is that I think people really underestimate her. She's somebody, basically, we're working together on prison reform, criminal justice reform. We've gone to the White House a couple of times. She actually got somebody out of prison, and we're trying to get some more out. But people forget, her dad was a lawyer, and she thought that she was going to go on that track, went a different way. But when it's time to actually do real stuff, she does real stuff. She's like an incredible advocate, super smart. And frankly, she's the mom of 3 black kids, and people forget that. She's not no kid no more. She's about it. She's about it. That's my homegirl.
And she went without all the cameras and the pomp and circumstance.
Yeah, look, there's a right way and there's a wrong way to go to the White House.
Kanye had everything.
Yeah, I think there's a right way and a wrong way to go to the White House to get something done. The way that Kim did it, massive preparation, singular focus, no cameras in the meeting. I think that's the right way to do it because you can actually get something done that way. I think if you go in without focus, without prep, and with a lot of cameras, it doesn't work out as well. That's my view.
So while she was meeting with the president, where were you?
I was there.
In the kitchen?
No, I was in the meeting.
Oh, you were in the meeting?
Yeah.
Oh,
wait, what would I be doing in the kitchen? We not...
Getting something to eat.
No, we don't. I'm sure there are people in the kitchen, but I'm not good at that. I would have made some really nasty scrambled eggs and gotten thrown out. So I was in there arguing for... Listen, I have been passionate for 25 years about criminal justice reform. I went to Yale. There were rich white kids doing drugs. None of them went to prison. 3 blocks away, you had poor black kids doing fewer drugs. We're getting 15 years, 20 years. That's wrong. We got to treat everybody's kids the same. And that's really what it's all about.
So what are your thoughts on the president fighting with the porn star?
Is this real? Like, it feels like a reality TV show. It's terrible. And again, those of us who are trying to raise young men, I have 2 sons.
Well, he's trying to.
Well, this is not what I want to see from my president. This is not what I want to see. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to see this. This is not right. You know, period.
Yeah.
I can see your mind working. We're not going to talk about the tinies. We're going to move on from that. That's not the...
Well, I mean, he hit low, she hit lower.
Look, I think part of what we have to be careful of is that we're starting to get used to this.
I know.
When you said on live national television with a gazillion people watching, the president in a Twitter fight with a porn star, and nobody laughed or gasped, that means we're in trouble because that should be, people should be marching down the streets by the millions saying that this is timeout, no, this is not what the president's supposed to be doing.
So, did you watch the Connors last night?
I didn't watch the Connors last night, but I'm glad that it's
Were
back.
you out socializing, Van, being popular?
No, I was on covering the news. I got a job.
Okay.
I'm a gainfully employed Negro. I'm proud. I'm proud.
But are you rooting for them?
I am. Look, here's your deal. I'm a Southerner, born and raised in Jackson, Tennessee. I understand when people say that the middle of the country isn't as well represented as it might be, on primetime television. I was happy when the show came on with Roseanne. Even though I'm a strong liberal Democrat, I don't believe in all that stuff, but I believe everybody deserves a voice. It was so sad to me that then, when Roseanne had the chance to be a good representative and to move the conversation forward, that she took the turn that she did. But just because she went wrong doesn't mean that the show needs to come off the air. I'm glad they stuck with it. I'm glad they stuck with it.
That's fair, Van.
Yeah.
So you're still wearing a wedding band,
Yes.
even though word on the curb is that you are divorced.
Well, I am divorcing. I'm divorcing. So until the paperwork comes through, I don't want to be doing no false advertising.
Van, you were married for many years, right?
Yeah. I mean, look, Jana's like my closest buddy. We've been like buddies for almost 20 years. We got 2 kids together. And
How old are the kids?
10 and 14, 2 boys, both unemployed and ungrateful. However, I got hope. I got hope.
How are they taking it?
They took it really well. I think that people have to stop tearing up families. Just because you stop being a couple doesn't mean you stop being family. We're still family.
Yep.
That's still, listen. And the thing about Jana, she was with me when I was broke. I mean, we've been together through all the ups and through all the downs. We're still good friends. We're raising these kids. We're running these businesses. Just because the romantic part goes away, that's like you got 4 legs on a chair.
Are you still living in the house?
I'm back and forth. You getting all of my business.
I'm asking.
You're like, I'm Wendy. What you thought was gonna happen?
No, I'm asking. We're having a civilized conversation about something very real.
Very, very real. But the point I was trying to make, though, is that if you have a good friendship, you're raising kids well, you're running businesses together, and the romance doesn't work, you can take one leg away and still have a good stool. Why do people then burn the whole thing down just because one part's not working? That's not right. That's not right. Yeah.
So Van's got a book. How's it going?
Look, the book is called Beyond the Messy Truth. The paperback just came out. For me, it's an important book because it's really tough love for both political parties. I'm a strong Democrat, but our party is not perfect. The Republican Party is not perfect. And the problem now is you have to pretend like everything the Democrats have ever done is perfect, and there's not one good thing for the Republicans, and vice versa. You don't get Donald Trump as president if you have 2 healthy parties. You have to have both parties way off track to wind up with this kind of outcome. And so the book is really trying to show a way where we can actually come together on a few things, like addiction, the stuff that you're working on, like criminal justice reform, like helping poor kids. That shouldn't be partisan. We should be able to fight where we're supposed to fight, but then come together to help these poor kids and low-income kids. Got to be able to do that, no matter who's in the White House.
Were you at the strip club last night? No, I'm very distracted. The whole time that you're talking, there is a piece of red glitter underneath that nostril.
Listen. I can honestly say I am such a nerd. I've never been to a strip club.
What?
I never have. Y'all can get all over my grill if you want to. I don't know. I got hugged out there. Somebody was hugging me. They went to the strip club, and now I'm in trouble. You see, you can't do right. Listen, I'm a gainfully employed Negro. I'm covering the news. I can tell you where I was and where I wasn't.
You've become a real hotshot, though. Good for you. Do you think celebrities are too involved in politics?
No. I don't think that, like for instance, when Taylor Swift got involved, I'm from Tennessee, she spoke up. People said that Taylor Swift shouldn't be involved. I don't agree with that. I think everybody who has a platform, if you got 15 Facebook friends or if you have 128 Instagram followers like Kim Kardashian, we're all supposed to participate. And I think it's actually good. Taylor Swift coming out and saying that Bredesen, who's running for governor in our state, is her choice means a lot of people are going to figure out, well, who is Bredesen? That don't mean they're going to change who they vote for, but they're going to be more informed.
Yeah, she's enlightening people. So what's coming up on the Van Jones show?
Well, we just had Dave Chappelle, which was an amazing guest.
Wow.
He was on talking about his good friend, Ben Jealous, who's running for governor in Maryland. I've known Ben Jealous for 25 years, excited about that. Coming up for the show this weekend, we got Valerie Jarrett, She may have a few things to say about this Roseanne situation. We don't know. But we got Valerie Jarrett, and we also have a bunch of young veterans who are running for Congress. We got folks who say, listen, I fought for human rights and democracy and fair play overseas, and I'm coming back to see this nonsense going on. I want to get involved, and so we're gonna put them on the show. Give them a chance.
It's Van Jones, everybody. The book is called Beyond the Messy Truth. It's in paperback now. And check out The Van Jones Show Saturday nights at 7 on CNN.